The world now seems to have forgotten the Rohingyas, as if the problem doesn't exist, or this is just a problem of the Rohingyas and the host community, I mean Bangladesh. However, I do not think that this is just a problem of the Rohingyas, or for that matter, just of the host community of Bangladesh or greater Bangladesh. I think we have something much more fundamental at stake here. Some of us sometimes accuse the government of Bangladesh that they have shouldered a burden without thinking of the consequences. Now let us go back to 2017. What real options did the government of Bangladesh have? Yes, the government could have protected our border. They could have prevented Rohingyas from entering Bangladeshi territory. But what would have been the consequences? These Rohingyas who were already victims of atrocities, maybe many more of them would have died, many more of them would have been raped. International community's current stance seems to be that they cannot be pushed back to Myanmar against their will. Of course, I support that these Rohingyas should have a dignified right of return. Their return cannot be forced. Now, what options do I see? I think it has to be the repatriation of the Rohingyas, a safe and dignified repatriation. The International Court of Justice so far has been on the, I would say, a track that is hopeful for the Rohingyas, that the court has found its jurisdiction, the court has issued an interim order. Of course, like anyone else, I cannot predict what the judgment would be, but I would hope that the court would look beyond symbolism. The court would look beyond the traditional remedies that the court has offered in genocide convention cases, because just to hold that Myanmar has violated its obligations under the genocide convention is in itself not going to do anything. A mere decision that Myanmar is liable for violation of the genocide convention is not going to really offer the Rohingyas much. At best, we could take it as a vindication of their situation, that they were victims of genocide. But in and of itself, I do not think it is going to solve the problem that they are facing today. So I would hope that the court would take a bold approach. The court exists to render justice. And I think it would be just that the court offers some remedy that has real tangible effect on the ground. And I cannot think of any better remedy for these persecuted Rohingyas than a dignified and safe return to their homeland. Some of my colleagues in various universities, particularly in our country, have argued that Bangladesh could have become a party in the ongoing case against Myanmar. I would respectfully disagree. I think with the kind of accession clause that Bangladesh has signed when it became a party to the Genocide Convention, Bangladesh did not have a realistic chance to become a party to this case. So I think this case is one such important case, like I would say after the nuclear weapons case, where the court has a real opportunity to make a real difference on the ground, not just on the jurisprudence.